My name is Shelly Horton. I am a journalist. I appear on Channel 9 3 times a week giving opinion segments, but I also have my own video production company called ShellShocked Media that I run with my husband, and I love it. So I'd had this amazing experience where I had my own entertainment show in London. I came back to Australia and I got a job at Channel 9 and they told me I was too fat to be on TV. And it shattered me. You know, we're talking about 1999, things have changed, but I was shattered. And so I ended up going back to ABC and I worked as a newsreader on Triple J. But I really wanted to be on TV and I love being on TV. So I went and did a goal setting course, as if I'm such a Virgo, like I love a list, love a course. And what you had to do is you had to write your perfect day. And by writing your perfect day, you then had your goals to aim for. And one of the things was, my goal was to get back into TV, but to do that, I had to make a list of what I could do every day and every week to help me get to that goal. So every day, instead of going into Triple J with my hair in pigtails and my ripped jeans, I went camera ready. And people were like, you got a job interview or you got a funeral. And my second goal was to answer everyone honestly and say, no, I've decided I want to go back into TV, I want to be a presenter, which is terrifying to say because we're Aussies and we're just like, oh, you wanker, you know, so up yourself, you want to be on TV. But you have to say it out loud because if you're just thinking it, no one else is going to know. And within 6 weeks, someone in the newsroom got in touch with me and said, hey, you know how you said you wanted to get back into TV? There's a new show starting on ABC TV and I've put you forward, they want you to audition. And it was George Negus Tonight and I got back into TV. I drive myself really hard and that's because I have never had someone giving me a leg up. I grew up in country Queensland in a small town called Kingaroy, famous for peanuts and the corrupt politician called Sir Joe Bajelki-Peterson. So it wasn't like I had friends or family who were in the media or anything like that. I just had to get the job done, and the best way to get ahead is be good at what you do. So just keep going, keep practicing, don't give up. When I have doubts or things go wrong, I lie on the couch and cry until snot bubbles come out, and I eat Ben & Jerry's ice cream until I feel sick. Then I pick myself back up again and I go, right, that's happened, let's move forward. But you've got to give yourself the cry time. It's okay, you don't have to be strong all the time. I think it's okay to show that sometimes things are just a bit shit. Are you kidding me? I am a Virgo. I am so organised. I use my iPhone calendar to remind me of everything. So it might have 30 things in there, but it's things like, don't forget to take steak out of the freezer and please write that prop for the new business client. Like it can be absolutely anything, but if it's in the phone, then it doesn't have to be in my head. So I'm all about lists. I think for me, it's not so much about brands, it's more about people. So Emma Isaacs from Business Chicks, I just think she's superwoman. Of course, Oprah. How can you not love Oprah and Ellen and, you know, all of those inspiring women. But also, I just think it can be everyday women who are just giving it a go. And I really admire that. I like people who follow through. So no doers, not gunners. I'm gonna do it? Nah, just do it. I have a dress by a designer called Lena Broughton and it's called the Stella and it's in an electric cobalt blue. And when I wear that, I know I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to nail everything. Trouble is, I've worn it so often, I was cutting my show reel together and it was like blue dress, blue dress, blue dress. So she does make it in other colours, so now I'm mixing it up a little bit. This has happened to me, you know, particularly it was a time that I had to go up and speak about being child-free by choice, which is quite emotional and makes me feel a bit vulnerable sometimes because it's still, you're not the norm in society. And I was sitting in the audience beforehand and I just realised like my throat was closing up, I was getting so nervous. So I have a breathing technique where you breathe in for a certain number and then you exhale for a longer number. So no one knows you're doing it. So you're just like breathing in for 3, breathing out for 4, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 5. And that totally works. And then the other thing I always do is, if you can make your lips do a raspberry, it means you're relaxed. If you're really nervous, you end up sort of going, because your lips hold a lot of tension. And so by blowing the raspberry, you're just like, Taylor Swift, shake it out. I really think they're the same thing, because you have to be confident to make a courageous move, and to make a courageous move takes confidence. To me, they're interchangeable. And as always, my 5 Ps, prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. Then you really do need, if you've prepared, you'll be ready and you should have the confidence to be courageous.